Welcome everyone. Today I wanted to discuss the importance of mindset with you. Joe Lubin recently spoke at a conference hosted by the New York Times in Hong Kong, and some of his messages really resonated with me, and I wanted to take a few moments to expand on those thoughts with you. The key area I want to explore is that blockchain technology will enable society to move from a scarcity to an abundance mindset. The scarcity mindset is the belief that there is not and never will be enough. Could be money, could be food, emotional joy, whatever. Much of society functions on the belief of scarcity, whether it be political discourse, business practices, or the things we tell ourselves. So much points to a society struggling to move itself away from the confines of the reality of scarcity from many generations ago. Perhaps it became hardwired in us. Some common indicators of a scarcity mindset are the belief that situations are permanent, the words of lack. How many times have we heard politicians say, "We don't have enough money for that," or perhaps, "The problem is too big," or perhaps it is the envy monster that looks at others with a desire of what they have. It is a society lacking in generosity of time, money, and love, which creates a deficit of those very things in our own lives. And finally, and perhaps most interestingly, overindulgence. As we believe that the world is full of scarcity, we must overeat, overspend, overdrink, and of course give in to gluttony. All of this leading to a prevailing trend in society of outward in thinking. Look around you. This thinking infects so much of what we see in society. A false belief in scarcity in a world which is overflowing with abundance, sold to us by morally bankrupt bankers, twisted politicians, and deceitful media which seek to keep your mind enslaved in a prison of scarcity. The opposite of this is a society where the prevailing belief is that life is dynamic, moldable, and that there are no set truths about the way things are. A society filled with the belief that there is enough for everyone to lead a dignified life. A life filled with true expressions of gratitude for what you have and where you are and the people in your life. A society where there is abundant time, money, and love, in that by giving your time, money, and love, you actually create a positive feedback loop. And finally, understanding that enough is enough, and that engaging your time in a mindful way, which builds your community and family, is what will bring happiness. Okay, I know what you're thinking right now, Lark. Come on, man. Didn't you mention Joe Lubin sometime back there? Well, yeah, okay, I did. Am I going to be talking about blockchain? Yeah, we are. We're going to get there in just a second. The second industrial revolution brought us a level of abundance never before known in the world. But we got a little carried away. And the businesses that rose up to dominate this new economy began to use our worst fears against us. They sold us a false narrative of scarcity, while the fact was that the world had never been so abundant. Centralized models of business, gatekeepers, a class of power holders and oligarchs, and the sycophants who sought to please them slowly began to enforce scarcity on the mass of the world's population, at the same time ensuring absolute abundance for themselves and their collaborators to the detriment of everyone else. The situation looks pretty bad when you start to look around, and yes, this is not a global experience. There are many lighthouses in the dark, cold night of false scarcity, which are pressing forward with innovative ideas that empower citizens, energy projects which harness the power of the future, and communities seeking to move the world away from the darkness and the false beliefs of the past, which are still underpinning nearly every segment of our modern society and economy. And one of the many tools in the new enlightenment of human society is blockchain. See, I told you we were going to talk about it. It gives us the opportunity to unbank the banked and to bank the unbanked. Let that sink in for a second. Self-determination and self-empowerment will be key features of a decentralized system. Communities too long suffering can thrive again. Identity, land rights, peer-to-peer commerce, control of your data, control of your privacy, proving that scarcity is a myth propagated by the powerful through things like supply chain transparency, real participatory democracy, and a human society more connected, more involved, and more empowered than ever before. The future will be bright if we can seize the opportunity to use the tools given to us to unlock the ultimate abundance of the world. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I would love to know your thoughts on scarcity and abundance down below in the comment section. You're awesome, I love you, and I wish you all of the abundance in your life. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to keep up to date with what is happening in crypto. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.